Good morning grade 8 student. Welcome to our new video and our today's topic, that is chapter number 5, coal and petroleum. So just have a look in your textbook. With chapter number 5. In the light of the availability of various resources in nature, natural resources can be broadly classified in two kinds, that is inexhaustible natural resources and exhaustible natural resources. Let us see what is inexhaustible natural resources. These resources are present in unlimited quantity in nature and are not likely to be exhausted by human activities. Example are sunlight, air. Yes, so we all know it is not going to be exhausted. Okay, exhaustible natural resources, that are the amount of these resources in nature is limited. They can be exhausted by human activities. If we are going to use that, it is going to exhaust one day. Examples of these are forests, wildlife, minerals. In this chapter, we will learn about some exhaustible natural resources like coal, petrol, and natural gas. These were formed from the dead remains of living organism, that is fossil. So these are known as fossil fuels. Why they are known as fossil fuel? Because these were formed from the dead remains organisms, okay, which were there underground, and because of this decaying, these are known as fossil fuels. Okay, now the first one, that is coal. You may have seen coal or heard about it. It is as hard as stone and is black in color. Coal is one of the fuels used to cook food. Earlier, it was used in railway engines to produce steam to run the engines. You all know. Yes, earlier, if you see the past times, railways, trains, then it was used to produce steam to run the engine. It is also used in the thermal power plants to produce electricity. Why it is used in thermal power plant? To produce electricity. Coal is also used as a fuel in various industries. Now let us see the story of coal. About 300 million years ago, the earth had dense forests in low-lying wet land areas, and due to these natural processes like flooding, this forest got buried under the soil. As more soil was deposited, they were compressed, and due to the temperature rose, they sank deeper and deeper. Under high pressure, high temperature, dead plants got slowly converted to coal. So what happened? Due to that high pressure and high temperature, did that plants got converted into the coal. As coal contains mainly carbon, the slow process of conversion of dead vegetation into coal is called carbonization. So what is carbonization? As coal contains mainly carbon, what it contains? Carbon, and the slow process of conversion of dead vegetation into coal, and this process where dead vegetation is converted into the coal is called as carbonization. Since it was formed from the remains of vegetation, coal is also called a fossil fuel. So what it is known as? Fossil fuel. When heated in air, coal burns and produces mainly carbon dioxide gas. So which gas does it produce? Carbon dioxide gas. Coal is produced in industries to get some useful products such as coke, coal tar, and coal gas. Now let us see coke. It is a tough, porous and black substance. It is an almost pure form of carbon. So coke is a pure form of carbon, and it is used in manufacture of steel and in extraction of many metals. Then the coal tar. It is black, thin liquid with an unpleasant smell. It is a mixture of about 200 substances obtained from coal tar are used as starting materials for manufacture of various substances used in everyday life and in industry like synthetic dyes, drugs, explosive, perfumes, plastic, paints, photographic materials, roofing materials, etc. Interestingly, naphthalene balls used to repel moths and other insects are also obtained from coal tar. You all know naphthalene balls, yes, and that is also obtained from coal tar. And products obtained from this coal tar, it is used as a starting material for the manufacturing of various substances in our everyday life in industries, okay, for synthetic dyes, for drugs, explosive, perfumes, etc. These days, bitumen, a petroleum product, is used in place of coal tar for melting the roads. Yes, we all know what is used for melting the roads. So what is that? It is a petroleum product, that is bitumen. Then coal gas is obtained during the processing of coal to get coke. It is used. Now, coal gas was used for street lighting for the first time in London in 1810 and in New York around 1820. Nowadays, it is used as a source of heat. Students, I hope you all are clear with this topic. Video, we are going to start with